Oh, yeah, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? We're back with another live stream session. It's your boy, Muzzy McGee. We're back for another live one. Coffee. For those of you who've not joined the channel before, thank you for joining me today. For those of you who've joined me in the past, thank you for joining me in the past. For those of you who've commented and liked on some of the videos before, I want to say thank you. I want to do it real quick. I don't want to shout out the person individually because I don't know if they want me to, but a person commented on the channel, which is great because I'm getting more visibility on the channel. And they commented that an easy fix that I could make was that I'm not enunciating or that I'm speaking too quickly on the channel. That is great information, and I will say this to anybody who watches the channel. Constructive criticism is very helpful to me. It's very helpful to me, especially when that criticism is constructive in the sense that it's something that I can make a quick change to right away. So I'm going to try to enunciate more today. I'm going to try to speak a little bit slower, and I'm hoping that that will hopefully be helpful to my other audience or the other part of my audience that watches these videos from an international perspective. I think I speak with non-regional diction, so I don't think my accent is very hard to understand. I live in a different country from the country I grew up in, which is the States, and I believe that the accent that I've learned is what they call non-regional diction. So I believe, from my understanding, especially when I speak to people in Europe, which is where I live, whether they're from Spain or Portugal or different parts of Europe, like Eastern Europe, they all seem to understand me. So I will make a bet, but on the channel, I will make a better effort to speak more quickly and more openly. So thank you for that note. Please continue to comment things that I can make immediate changes to. If these are changes that require the financial aspect of me purchasing things or things of that nature, because the channel doesn't make any money at the moment, that is going to be way more difficult to do. So thank you so much for the comments, and I will continue to do so. So let me go through my spiel real quick. Number one, if you've never joined the channel before, this channel is about 4 things. The first 2 things involve the live stream, and the live stream is broken down into 2 individual parts. The first part is the practice session where I practice, you practice, we practice together. And you and I give each other different information on different influencers that can help us get better as a collective. The practice will include warm-ups, scales, chords, chord progressions, licks of the week, cover songs, different picking patterns, different strumming patterns, and things of that nature. And we will use that to do the second part, which is the improvisational section. The improvisational section is about me improving and you joining me on these improv sessions so that you can judge me and tell me if I'm getting better, if I'm getting worse, if I'm doing great, if I'm doing terribly. And hopefully that will help you work on your improvisational stuff. And it's my hope at a certain point that you will be able to create your own YouTube videos using the backing tracks that I use that are located in the playlist section of my channel. Again, these aren't backing tracks that I've made, but that you can use to create your own instrumental, your own backing tracks, or your own solos, or your own put together like improvisational projects, so that we can judge how you've done, and we talk about how you attack the fretboard. We can spend a session talking about how you attack the fretboard, how I attack the fretboard, and what we can do differently to attack the fretboard better so we can get better as a collective. And the third thing is what the whole channel is about. The whole channel is about me creating music in Logic Pro X. 100% of the music I will be creating in Logic Pro X will be music that will be either inspired by my guitar, inspired by my understanding of music theory that I've learned through guitar, or my guitar will be the principal instrument on those tracks. 100% of the music I'll be creating is music that will help me get better as a producer, singer, songwriter, guitar player, and what have you. The other, 90% of the music will be music I will be creating for myself personally. The other 5 to 10%, give or take, is going to be music that I'll be creating for other people, like other individual artists, or the other part will be created for people who work on short films, because I have a bunch of friends and colleagues of friends who work in the industry of making short films or publicity, and they're always looking for music, and that's really cool because I get to work with them, and it changes my idea on how I put together scores, musical scores, or because I don't really put together scores, but that's going to be something that I will be attempting with this channel. It's the last thing. Oh, and the fourth thing is basically when people don't watch the channel sort of serves for me as a where I am, where I've been, where I'm trying to go. Much like the comment I received yesterday. When people comment on the channel and they talk about the channel, it gives me an opportunity to look back and say, is this something that I can change? Is something I can change real quick? Yes or no. And when people comment on the channel, it saves me the time I have to take to go back and look at the different things that I've done or different things that I'm trying to improve on, because people have written them in real time, and then I can just say that this is a change I need to make. And so it just saves me time from looking at them. But when people don't watch the channel sort of serves for me as to where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go sort of situation. So If that sounds all good to you, if that sounds great to you, if even part of it sounds good to you, you want to just get part of the practice session, or you just want to judge me on the music I'm putting out in Logic Pro X, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure those notifications are turned on so that way you can get the updates on the videos that I will be posting that you will see over the next couple of weeks. The next thing that I ask people to do is to check out the cryptocurrency well, check out, first of all, my coffee account. It's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. It's a link to a channel where you can donate €1 or more to the channel. During this period of time of advertiser-driven revenue purgatory in which I'm currently sitting, I'm not a part of the Amazon affiliate program, nor am I a part of the YouTube partnership program, because for both reasons are the same. I don't have enough subscribers. So until that happens, I have to ask people to kind of donate to the channel, provided that you would like to do so. And again, that link is available in the description of every single video. The second thing you can do, if you are age eligible and are in a city that's a region where it's available, is to join me on these cryptocurrency platforms by subscribing to these cryptocurrency platforms by using my referral links to sign up. Using my referral links, they do help out with the channel, and I will explain that briefly. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice, and I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money. However, I enjoy trading cryptocurrency. I trade it every single day. I do not purchase it every single day. I spend between 25 and 50 bucks a month. That is all I choose to spend from my budget. And I tell people that if you want to get involved, these are the 4 best sites to get involved with, because I've been on these sites for the last 6.5, 7 years or so, but because they all have something very special to offer as far as recruiting new clients. So if you use my referral links to sign up for any of these platforms, they will offer you perks and benefits that will be much greater than that of what you get if you sign up by yourself. But when you sign up for these cryptocurrency websites using my referral links, they will offer you something like 20 bucks or 30 bucks cash back if you spend 50 bucks or more. They might offer you as well, some of these sites, they'll offer you 100 bucks off of trading fees, which will save you on trading fees. But whatever they offer you, they will offer me. And as I'm using 15 to 20% up to 100 bucks of my total gains next year to reinvest back into the channel, that's how it helps. I would invest more. But again, the idea of creating a business is to make sure that the business can self-sustain. And you can't continue to pull things and resources from other businesses to sustain another business. That's not how that works, unfortunately. It just over-exemplifies the idea that that business is not a viable option. As I'm trying to make this a viable option as a business for me, even if it's just making it, my first step is just to make this net zero, so all the money and time I'm putting into it is equivalent to basically equal. So I'm not spending any money, I'm not losing any money either. That's my first step anyway. And then the last thing is I ask people to do is the easiest way to help me grow my channel is to subscribe to me across all platforms. Right now, I'm available on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch. I'm not as active on TikTok and Twitch. I'm not active on Twitch at all, but I do have an account there, and I will be growing these once I start to get my OBS working and I start streaming on a cross-platformational sense, meaning I'll stream across many platforms. Over the next couple weeks, couple months, that's going to be coming in. I know I keep talking about it, but I'm still working on some things behind the scenes here. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, subscribing to me across all platforms will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel, and helping me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those other channels. I have 2 really simple things that I ask people to do in the very beginning, is to understand that if you ask any questions relative to our course or what we're building here today, what we're working on today, understand that I will wait to the very end to answer questions. It's nothing personal. It's just I have to toggle between 2 different screens in order to check these questions out. So I just want people to understand. If you say hi, I'll say hi real quick, and then we'll get back to work immediately, because I do have a certain amount of time I can do this. And then the second thing is not just to ask the questions at the very end, is to, I always forget this next one. Ask your questions at the very end, and I'll think of the other one later. It's ridiculous. I have like 15 million things floating around in my head. It must be that ADD moment that I have during the day where I cannot seem to remember the important details of what I ask my viewers to do. So we're gonna get right into the metronome right here. We're at 70 beats per minute. We're gonna try to do better or stay consistent is what we did yesterday with these exercises. And that's really our goal, is to show consistency by showing that we're at the same level of intensity and the same level of playing things correctly every single day, and also showing that we are able to play these exercises every single day. Even though I am terrible at this exercise, I seem to be getting better. So that's a good sign. That's a great sign. Let's go. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. that exercise needs some work. It was not as consistent as it was yesterday. I made a few more mistakes than I would normally be comfortable with. But again, it's all about getting better. Not getting down on yourself doesn't help you get better, okay? It's understanding that some of these things just need work. Sometimes we have good days and bad days. It may not be my greatest day as far as this exercises go. But we're going to keep working and fighting through the good exercises as well as the bad exercises. And as they say in England, you got to take the bitter with the better. So good with the bad, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start with the John Petrucci Bite of the Mosquito style exercise. Let's try to show some consistency, and let's get right to it at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. That sounded better than yesterday, but there's still stuff that needs to be cleaned up there, guys. Let's get started with the alternate spider picking from the 1st to the 16th fret at 100 beats per minute. If I'm speaking too quickly, please do not hesitate to comment the word "too quickly" in the chat section. That way I can see it real quick and I can just get right to it. I remember what the second thing is now. That's just why I got a little confused right there at the beginning. It's because I'm so used to doing this, it just doesn't even really click to me anymore. I don't find it particularly offensive. I curse, and I curse on this channel, and I watch and I suggest influencers that I know curse on their channel. I just don't want people to be offended by it. I'm not addressing you personally. I just curse. I'll say shit or fuck in my real life. And I just don't want people, if that's an actual obstacle for you, this might not be the channel for you. And I don't mean that anything personally or for anybody to feel any type of way about it or bad or whatever, but I just want people to know that ahead of time so that if they hear me curse, they understand that it's not directed towards you. It's not about you. It's just, that's just how I talk. And unfortunately, if that's offensive to you, then I just want people to understand that I do curse on this channel. And I just don't want anybody to be upset about it, okay? So I just want to get that out there. So let's get right into the chromatic tapping from the 1st to the 16th frets. That and the last thing, again, I'll reiterate. If you have any questions, please wait to the very end, because if you want to say something, understand that I will, I can say hello, but because I have to toggle between two different screens, or two different tabs, really, because I only have one screen, that it's hard for me to see all the questions, and so I just prefer that you understand that I will answer them, but at the very end. Okay? start noodling around aimlessly around the guitar, we're going to get right into these other exercises, which will be the sweep picking exercises. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be starting at 80 beats per minute. And we'll be doing Brandon Dion's sweep picking exercise. He's another influencer I was talking about the other day who curses, but he's a great influencer when it comes to guitar playing. He's a guitar teacher, and he's an incredible guitar player. He's fun to learn from. But again, disclaimer, he does curse on his channel. For those of you who believe that that's an actual obstacle for you, or that's not something you want to be a part of, I understand. But again, he does great work. This is an exercise I got from him. We're going to do it at 80 beats per minute, and 90 beats per minute, and then 100 beats per minute. Again, when I say got it from him, I didn't get it from him personally. It's just he put out something about sweep picking exercises, and this was one of the exercises he put out. I don't know if he invented it, if he wrote it. I don't know any of that. I just know this is an exercise I found on his channel. So again, it's Brandon Dion, D''EON, if you want to check him out. 80 beats per minute, sweep picking exercise. Let's go. That was one of the cleanest ones I've ever done at 80 beats per minute, so that is a solid offering. Let's try it again at 90 beats per minute, okay? Let's see if we can keep up that same consistency. Let's go. Couple of inconsistencies there, but overall sounded pretty clean. The issue I think I had with that one was I stumbled over those first couple of ones, and that kind of set me up a little bit for I don't want to say set me up for failure, but it just wasn't a good beginning. Same exercise, 100 beats per minute, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it going full steam. Consistency there, guys. It sounded pretty consistent and clean overall today, although I did have a little issue getting out of the starting blocks in the beginning of that 100 beat per minute tempo. We're going to drop this down to 80 beats per minute, and we're going to do the sweep picking exercise number 2 again. At 80 beats per minute, we're going to do it at 80 beats per minute, followed by 90 beats per minute and 100 beats per minute. We're going to run through it a few times. Sometimes I'll work through these exercises and I'll do it in a way that I will wait and keep doing the exercise until I feel my fingers start to get a little tired or my brain starts to wander, and then I'll say, okay, one more, okay, one more, okay, one more, because I want to keep that focus and that intensity up. So sometimes you'll see me make a mistake, but that's usually after my mind mentally, I'll try to do 5 takes, like 5 up and down sweeping motions, so 10 total. Well, it's 5 total, actually. And then if you see me pass 5 and go 6, 7, 8, 9, it's because I'm trying to get my brain to stay on that wheel, that little hamster wheel of sweep picking. And sometimes I'll get lost in it because, you know, your mind's always like, oh, don't make a mistake, don't make a mistake, don't make a mistake. Ah, you made a mistake. You know what I mean? For those of you who play, you understand what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Anyway, 80 beats per minute. We're going to work on the sweep picking exercise. I don't know why I turned off the metronome. That seems like a really poor decision on my part. Yeah, let's go. 80 beats per minute. Then we're going to do it at 90 beats per minute and then 100 beats per minute. We're going to run through this about 3 times. So let's go. That was one of the cleanest ones I've done in a long time, especially 80 beats per minute. Still has work to be done, but it feels good to know that there's a payoff. Let's see if we can do the same thing. Keep up that intensity at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Few more mistakes than I wanted there. It sounded clean, but there were, again, some mistakes, some very, very noticeable, easy mistakes to make, but also easy mistakes to avoid. I'm not pleased with 90 beats per minute, but again, we got work to do. 100 beats per minute, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep it going. I was thoroughly displeased with 100 beats per minute. So I had to do it a fourth time. The fourth time, it actually sounded pretty good the fourth time. So it just means that my brain wasn't focused on those exercises, which is why I tell people, focus on guitar and music is really an important thing. You can't be thinking about 2 or 3 different things at the same time, because then you're not concentrated on making it sound good, which is very, very hard to do. Yeah. Let's get right into the scales. We're doing at 105 beats per minute. The D major scale followed by the D sharp E flat major scale in positions 1 through 8 at 105 beats per minute, at which point we'll be taking the tempo D1, as in Dionanda, from 105 beats per minute to 105 beats per minute. And we'll be doing the D minor pentatonic scales at 105 beats per minute, followed by the D sharp E flat minor pentatonic scales in all 6 position, where 6th position is the octave position. Let's get started. Okay. First position, D major scale. Let's go. Second position, D major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, D major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, D major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Toggle back to this main screen here so I can see my face. There we go. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. I think I accidentally skipped the end of that last one, but that's okay. That was fourth position or fifth position. That was fourth position. Now we're in fifth position. The D major scale, 105 beats per minute. Again, if I'm speaking too quickly, please don't hesitate to say that in the chat section. I had an individual comment yesterday about how they like the channel and they like what I'm trying to do, but they also think that I speak too quickly. If that's the case for you, please say it, let me know. I'll do my best to try to speak more slowly. I do speak with non-regional diction, so I don't think it's that hard to understand me, but I don't have subtitles because I don't think you can do subtitles in real time. I'm sure there's some AI program for it, but anyway. Fifth position, D major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, sixth position, D major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, D major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the seventh position, or the octave, the eighth position, the octave position of the D major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. There we go. Knew we get that one. Let's get right into the D sharp E flat major scale, first position at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. One more time. Let's try this one more time, see if we can get it right. There we go. That 1-3-5 stretch is really hard, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be honest with you. Second position, D sharp E flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. That way, like when your brain's just like, haha, you messed up. Like my brain does that to me all the time. It like tries to trip me up. Anyway, let's get right into the third position of the D sharp E flat major scale in the third position. 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, or fourth position, my bad. D sharp E flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, D major scale, D sharp, E flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. That's fifth position, my bad. Sixth position, D sharp, E flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, D sharp, E flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the eighth position, or the octave position, the D sharp, E flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take the tempo Dionanda, 5 beats per minute. My Australian accent is fucking terrible. It is what it is. Yeah, so we're going to do the minor pentatonic scales. We're doing the D minor pentatonic scale, followed by the D sharp, E flat minor pentatonic scale. Again, the book that I use is the Guitar Grimoire book. I will show that to you as of real quick. Normally, I would sell it on this channel or recommend it using Amazon affiliate links, but I'm not with the Amazon affiliate program at this moment because I don't have enough subscribers. It just makes sense to wait a little longer. But that's the book that I use in case people want to know which books I use. Scales and chords are readily available online. But if you're a musician and you have a principal instrument, which on this channel you should, the guitar should be your principal instrument or should be an instrument that you're learning. If that's your instrument, your principal instrument, there's certain books you should always have. I don't care. I play trumpet. There are trumpet books that I have. I play guitar. There are guitar books I have. And there's certain ones you should always have. You should have a chord book and a scale book for sure. And also maybe a book of rudimentary and fundamental exercises. In that case, as of right now, I have 2 books from the Guitar Grimoire series. One of them is Chords and Voicings, and the other one is the Scales and Modes. Those are the 2 I have. They're both written by Adam Camden. Camden, I think is pronounced. K-A-M-D-O-N. K-A-D, Cadman. K-A-D-M-O-N. Okay? The book is published by Carl Fisher, for those of you wondering. We're going to get right into the minor pentatonic scales. I'm going to go back and take a look at them real quick just to remind myself which ones they are. I don't want to make a mistake at starting off the wrong note because it happens to me more frequently than it should. Okay. Okay, so this is the first one and the second one is, yeah. Okay, Because again, you just have to remember which shapes you have to use and where the position is of the shape. Once you know the shapes, you can basically learn anything. So let's go. Toggle back to the main screen just before if I'm not on the main screen, it will shut down for a reason. Or my computer screensaver will come up and then it might restart the program to the live stream. It's crazy. Second position, D minor pentatonic scale, 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, D minor pentatonic scale, 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, D minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, D minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the sixth position, or the octave position of the D minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. And now we're going to finish up with the D sharp E flat minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. As soon as I get a little sip of this coffee. I don't care what anybody says. There's nothing better than iced coffee in the middle of the summer. I don't care. That's how I feel. That's how I really feel in here. You know what I'm saying? Let's get right to the first position of the D sharp E flat minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Second position, D sharp, E flat minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, D sharp, E flat minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, D sharp, E flat minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute, 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, D sharp, E flat minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the sixth position, or the octave position of the D minor pentatonic scale, D sharp, E flat minor pentatonic scale. I'm going to get this right. At 100 beats per minute. Let's go. I made an unintentional duck face right there when I was playing. You know how that goes. Anyway, I'm not weird. Let's get right into the find the note. We don't need the metronome for this part. Again, if I'm speaking too quickly or I'm not enunciated enough, please don't hesitate to say that. I had somebody comment on that yesterday, and it was really helpful commentary because they were like, that's something I can fix right away. It's at no cost to me. It's something like structurally, if I have structural issues, like you prefer that I do one warm-up before another one and it makes sense, you know, commenting those things, constructive criticism wise, they help out with the channel. So if you have any issues with how I'm speaking as far as like understanding the comprehension, if I'm speaking too quickly, please comment, you know, like and comment. Let me know what I can do so I can make those changes. Today, I've actually made an actual effort in my brain to say, speak more slowly, speak with more diction so that people can understand what is the words that are coming out of my mouth. Okay, we're gonna play Find the Note, and then we're gonna do the chords today. And the chords today are absolutely gonna suck because I'm terrible at these ones. We're doing the 7th and the minor 7th chords today. Doing the D sharp, the D 7th and minor 7th chords, followed by the D sharp, E flat, and minor 7th chords, and the D sharp, E flat 7th chords. Okay, I'm gonna open up to that right now because I'm gonna have to use this at some point. Okay, there we go. D major, that's major 9th. 6th, major 7th. That's not the major 7th. Nope, it's not that. Let me open up again. I showed you this book the other day. This book has been to hell and back. The front page of this book is ripped off because it is. This book was written in the 1970s, and I'd make a recommendation of it, but I don't know if it actually worked. But the company still exists. It's Melbabe. This is the book. Again, it would be very hard for you to find a book that's that price today. Good luck. I don't think they exist, but however, chords are pretty easily and readily available online. Let's get right to it, guys. We're going to start with find the note, find the D. That's the note we're trying to play. Yes, I heard it in my head. I heard it. The D note. That's what I mean. So we're here. So we're at frets 10 and 20 on the bottom E string. 10, 22 on the bottom E string. You can tell I only have 22 frets, which means I got to get a new guitar at some point. Hopefully this channel will allow me to get that. Then we're at frets 10 and 22 on the top E string. Then back to frets 10 and 22 on the low E string. I should really start using the terms low and high. It's just easier. Then we go to the A string and we're on frets 5, I want to say. 5 and 17. Again, if you forget whatever note that you're trying to find, if you don't know what the second point is or the octave position, all you have to do is add 12 to that note and then move up that many frets. So if you're on 5 on the A string to find the D, the D string, you add 12 to 5 and you get 17. So that's frets 5 and 17, okay? It's simple math. Then we're back to 10 and 22. You add 12 to 10 and you get 22. See? Same thing works here. You add 12 to 10 and you get 22. Then we go to the B string and we're at 3 and 15, I believe, on the B string. So the B string, 3 and 15. You add 12 to 3 and you get what? That's 15. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you find the octave position. Then you go back to the top E string and we're at 10 and 22. Is that clear for everyone? Does everyone understand how to find that? If you don't, please comment in the section or comment in the chat section, and I will try to explain it again. Now we're at 5 and 17. Again, you add 12 to 5. You add 12 to any number fret that you get below the 12th fret, and you will get its octave position above the 12th fret. Now we're going to the G. I want to say G 7 and 19. My bad, we're on D. It's open in 12. My bad. That was a stupid mistake. On the D string, we're open in 12 because, again, when you play a string open, you get the D. You get the D note. You add 12 to 0, which is open, you get 12. You get it. So smart. I teach the smartest people in the world. Back to 5 and 17 on the A string. Then back to 10 and 22. 10 and 22 on the bottom E string. Again, this exercise was recommended by, not this exact way of playing it, but this exercise to me was suggested by a guitar player who goes by the name of Joe Satriani. He's another graduate from the Berklee College of Music in Boston. If you've ever heard of it, it's a very famous school. John Mayer went to school there. He did not graduate, and I believe John Petrucci went to school there. Mike Portnoy went to school there. The whole band, Dream Theater, went there. So now we're back to the B string, which is 3 and 15. Then we go to the G string. On the G string, I want to say 7 and 19. I was right when I said 7 and 19. I was just on the D string, not the G string. So good and bad news. So we're at open and 12 on the bottom G string. Then back to frets 5 and 17 on the bottom D string. On the bottom A string, my bad. Then back to 10 and 22 on the A string. On the E string, my bad. Then we're going to end like this. I like to end like this. It sounds like... I don't know why I do that. It's fun. Now we're going to do the D 7th and the D minor 7th chords, followed by the D sharp E flat 7th chords, followed by the D sharp E flat minor chords, minor 7th chords. Okay. Let's see if you can see that. I don't have another recommendation for you right now. I would recommend the Guitar Grimoire Everything for the time being because I've been using their books for a long period of time, and they're very, very good. They're helpful to me, and one can make the argument that they're just good to me because I've had them for a while, but at the same time, it is what it is. I'm terrible at these chords. It's going to take me a while. I'm telling you that now. Let's get through this together, okay? It's going to take a while. It is what it is. Let's focus. Let's get through these exercises so we can get right to the licks of the week and do the stuff that we actually enjoy doing. This is kind of like, for me, eating your vegetables. Nobody wants to eat those when you have steak and potatoes on your plate. The most fun thing to do, and what I do, is I'll eat my vegetables first before I eat my meat and potatoes, because the meat and potatoes are better, and I like to save the best for last. So same thing with the exercises. We do the stuff that we hate, the stuff that sucks, the shitty stuff first, get that out of the way, and then get right into the stuff that we enjoy doing, learning licks of the week, doing improv, working on cover songs. So let's get right to it, guys. D7 chords. We're doing the D7 chords, the melody, the inside rhythm chords, followed by the bottom 4 string chords. Then we'll go to the D minor 7, do the exact same thing, and so on and so forth. One last game. Now let's go to the inside chords. This one's going to sound a little weird because I don't know this one very well. So let's see what it sounds like. This is, I think I'm only supposed to play the 3 strings. So I think it's. Yeah. I think it's just these 3 strings because those are the only notes that are. Yeah. So let's just do it. 3. For the record, I go over these about 3 times each. Now we're going to the rhythm chords, which sounds a little something like this right here. Okay. I don't know why my voice every once in a while sounds like Wheezy F. Wheezy F, baby. One more again. Now the bottom 4 string chords that sound a little something like this right here. And again, I keep sounding like Wheezy F. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that's about. 3, 1. Shut up. One more again. And now the minor 7th chords, the D minor 7th chords, okay? Before we get right into the D sharp, E flat, 7th chords and minor 7th chords, okay? So we're gonna do the D minor 7th chords. It sounds something like this, starting with the melody chords. Yo, yo. Where's the last one? Oh, 10. My bad. Now the D minor 7 inside chords that sound a little something like this right here, right here. Again. Now we're going to go to the rhythm chords. Again, guys, this sucks. Okay, this sucks. Doing chords and learning chords sucks. It's not fun, but it's a part of the process, okay? So thank you for sticking with me. We got about 10, 15 minutes more here to go, and then we'll get to the fun stuff. I promise you that. That's why we do this. Eat the vegetables first, then we get the meat and potatoes afterwards, guys. Let's get right to it, okay? Doing the rhythm chords of the D minor 7th, and let's go. Now the bottom 4 string chords, guys. Let's go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do, I got a 7th string. Oh, I wish, man. I only have 6-string guitar and it only has 22 frets. I'm hoping one day I'll get a PRS with 24 frets. I don't know. I really don't know what I don't know what a 7th string guitar would really sound like. I've never played one. I've only seen them really used by metal guitar players, and I'm not really as much as, and I'll be honest with you, I listen to a plethora of music. I do like metal. I do enjoy it. It's not my favorite style of music, but I do enjoy it. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. As a guitar player, if you don't have some kind of hardcore in your repertoire of music, it's very, very, very I don't know. I grew up on listening to emo and like hardcore music, so I get it. I understand it. But I don't have a 7th string guitar. Again, I don't see the point, but some people swear by him. I have a friend who's married to a guy who's a guitar player, and he shreds. He's got a 7-string guitar, and the dude shreds. A music school guy, so he shreds. So, in any case, I apologize if I have to stop answering these questions, because normally I wait to the very end, because I have to get through these exercises. But whatever questions you have, I promise you I will get to them at the very end, okay? Is that cool, my dude? You're the best, man. Number one. This is so cool, man. It's so cool to have people on here who actually want to get practice and want to get better. This is amazing. This is so fun. This is why I do it. Again, we're going to do the D sharp, E flat, seventh chords, followed by the D sharp, E flat, minor seventh chords. In the book, you'll see that they are written, in some of the books, you'll see them written as just, as you see it right here, it's written as E flat. E flat and D sharp are notationally different, but are sonically and positionally on the guitar, they're identical, okay? Same note, same frequency, same sound, okay? Let's get with it. Let's start with the melody chords. We're going to do the melody, inside rhythm chords, and bottom four string chords, minor seventh chords, D sharp, E flat, minor seventh chords, and then get right into the licks of the week, okay? Let's go. Oh, so we'll start with that one. So is that it? Yeah, it's 11. Where does this one go? This is 6 frets. It's right here. Let's get right to the inside chords that sound a little something like this, right? Sure. Now let's get to the rhythm chords. So that's 3, 4, and then 2, 1. Is this it? There we go. Okay. Okay. So you switch the 2 and the 1 on this one from this one right here. So then you move it up here and switch the 2 and the 2, 1. That's a weird chord to play. My bad. Then And then it's this one. And then, oh yeah. Then right here. One last time. I'm almost getting the hang of like switching these index and middle fingers just to slide this way, these first two chords. So these bottom three chords aren't hard to figure it out because they're just like hard to first to get into. Now let's get to these bottom four string chords so we can get up with this last part. Yo! All right, let's go. Thank you so much for joining the channel, my guy, man. You're the best. I appreciate that. This is so cool to me, man. Jesus gets you one for free. That's nice. I love these people. They're funny. You guys are funny. Oh man, that's so nice of you. Thank you for subscribing. Let's finish up these chords, guys. I know it sucks. It's always going to suck to learn chords. If there was an easier or more fun way to do it, believe me, I would have it on this channel because it would make this channel way better and way more fun to do. But there's no substitute for just boneheaded repetition. There's just no substitute. I gotta tell this dude, I gotta show love. I gotta send this tons of hearts. Well, maybe not hearts. I'll just do the 100s. The hundreds. You get the hundreds, dog. Thank you for that. That's so nice. It's fun having people on this channel, man, instead of being in a room talking about myself. This is the last one right here before we get to the minors. The minor chords, I should say. Not the Kendrick Lamar's. You know what I'm talking about? Now we're doing the D sharp, E sharp, D sharp, E sharp, D sharp, E flat, minor seventh chords. Let's get right to it, guys. We are almost finished. Just bear with me a few more minutes here, guys. Let's just get this done, and then we can have we can do the licks of the week, which are way more fun. Let's do it. Let's do the inside chords. Let's go. Oh, this is on fourth. Okay. That's a tough stretch right there for sure. It's a weird stretch, guys. I don't know what to tell you. It's a hard one. It's a hard chord to do. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Man, this is so cool. You guys have no idea how cool it is to have people want to practice with you. It's fun, man. This is great. I love this. Let's finish these rhythm chords up. And then the bottom four strings, and let's get right into the licks of the week, okay? Let's go. Okay, rhythm chords, 2, 1. One more again. You guys are going to hear this, and you guys are going to see me. You guys are going to be like, oh, you're terrible. This is fucking terrible. Well, I want people to understand I'm not perfect. I'm not great. I'm not the greatest guitar player, but I'm here every single day. And I want people to see the process. So there are going to be moments where I'm not good, or moments where I'm good, moments where I'm okay. I want people to see the process. So part of this is allowing people to see, to let them into the window of what it takes to get from the intermediate to the advanced. Like, you need to see the process. So I think people think that this happens overnight. And for virtuoso guitar players, that may be true. I am not one of them. So I work every single day to make sure that I can get better. And this is part of the process. And I invite you to join me in that process to help me tweak my process so that we can get better as a collective. Because practicing also by yourself sucks. Everybody know that sucks. Let's get right into the bottom four string chords, and then we're done for the day with these chords. Yeah, yeah. 2. Just 2. One more time. Man, thank you so much for the comments. Thank you for liking, comment, and subscribing to the channel. I hope that you will continue to join me every single day. I'm going to continue today's session by putting up the Instagram licks of the week. Ladies and gentlemen, we made it, okay? We get to do the licks of the week. I'm going to put these in again, we're doing Antonio Visario, and we're doing the Melodies Music one. The Antonio Visario one is the one I'll be posting in the channel, so you can check that one out. That one is, it should be the link to the exact video. So if you want to check that out, which is great, you can check it out. I'm going to play through it twice so that you can hear what it sounds like. Like I said before, please subscribe. If you have an Instagram account, please subscribe to their channels because it allows them to get the algorithmic preferential treatment that they need for them to continue to put out content that helps us get better. Melodies Music is an influencer that I watch often because he does really good stuff. So I'm going to get right to this page. I'm going to play through this song twice. We're going to do the Antonio Visario one first. He's an Italian guitar teacher, instructor. I don't know why I did this without volume. Without volume. Okay, so I can pause this. We don't need to hear it. So. Okay, let me just do that again. Now that we finished that, ladies and gentlemen, we can go work on the Mellow Days music one. Again, I don't have this one posted, but I've played it enough times, and another reason I haven't posted it is if you didn't watch the video for the last couple of days or my live stream, then you don't understand why I don't try to find it, because Mellow Days music, he cranks out so many videos. Like, he's incredible at putting out music, but he puts out music all the time, and it's so great because it's so helpful. But the problem is that, like, when I'm ever trying to find a video, I have to dig through it to find it again, because I'm not very bright and I should be saving it to like a Microsoft Word document, but I did not do that. So I've not been cycling back and forth between doing that. So with that being said, I've just posted the link to Mellow Days Music's page, and I'm going to put this at 70 beats per minute. We've worked on this for a few days, so I think some of you might actually know or remember what it is we're working on. I will try to post it later. I'll post it again tomorrow, and I'll post it every day starting from tomorrow, so that you have it and you can check it out and like and comment on his Instagram page, provided you have an Instagram. If you don't, I'd recommend getting one for the purposes of using it, because you can get lost in Instagram scrolling. I'll tell you that right now. All right, let's get right into the ABC Polyphia riff. Again, I've been working on this riff for months, over a year for sure. Not every minute of every day, but about 15, 20 minutes a day. It is a very hard riff. It's going to be a hard riff because it was written by Timmy Henson, and Timmy Henson is a phenomenal guitar player. So let's get it going, guys. Let's see if I can do better today than I did yesterday, because I want to get this done by the end of the month for sure. But we'll see how that works out. I'm going to have to work on this on overdrive. still got work to do on that. It's frustrating, but it's a fun riff. It's a really, really cool riff. If you can nail it, it sounds so cool. I hope that I can nail it by the end of this month so I can just film it and then you can see it and be like, oh, it's really cool. Oh my God. And it just adds promotional value to the channel. That's all it's going to be used for is promotional stuff. So not for, just really just promotional, meaning it's to help get followers and people who want to see where we're at. And it's fun to show people what I'm doing, the juxtaposition of what the work I put in every day versus like how long it takes me to do something versus what it actually turns out to be. So that's actually really cool for people to see that sort of development and that process. So I'm going to put the tempo at 100 beats per minute. We're going to work on the solo a little bit. Again, if you have any questions, please wait to the end. I answered a few questions earlier, which I probably shouldn't have, but at the same time, it's nice to have new people on the channel. But I really like to answer questions at the very end because it's hard for me to do this and answer questions at the same time, especially considering I have to toggle back and forth between 2 different screens. So let's go. I put that on pause right now because I got to get to the other parts of the session. It's still got a ton of work to do. It's frustrating as it is annoying that I keep working on stuff and it's just not there yet. You know what I mean? But I want people to understand that this is a part of the process. Being shit sucks, but at the same time, in order for you to get better, you got to be sucky. You know what I mean? You got to be trash in order to be somebody's treasure at some point, and hopefully I will be able to do that. To be less trash and more treasure. Y'all know what I'm talking about. This backing track, we're into the improvisational sections, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to check out which improvisational music I have playlists loaded. All these are all obviously in the major. They're mostly rock or classic rock backing tracks for the time being. I think I should do things where I add like, salsa type music, just to give things a little different, jazz style music. I think if that would be more fun too. But I think this intermediate style guitar playing rock and classic rock is really, and blues. That's where we're at. That's where I'm at anyway. And I think once you start adding those different styles, you can do Latin styles, but jazz is complex. Okay, it is a complex style of music. It is that way for a purpose. So let's get right to this. Again, you can check these out in the playlist section of my video. You can note on how I'm doing today. You can comment how I'm doing today. Hopefully at some point you'll be able to go back to tracks and then record them, send them, put them up on YouTube so we can discuss how you're doing this. Okay, we're done with that first one. Well, we don't need the commercials, obviously. And we're going to finish up with this last one right now so we can be done with our stuff. That is crazy. X. There we go. D, A, B minor, G. Those are the chords in the chord progression in this song. It's got this sort of like Taylor Swift vibe. We almost had a technical difficulty that might have resulted in this crashing, which is obviously what you heard, which is why I paused in the middle of it, because I was worried that my computer was going to crash, because my computer is old. Okay, it's 10 years old, which is why part of the reason why I do these live streams is so that I can make this net zero for me, which also means I have to purchase a new computer at some point in the future. So I ask people to donate to the channel, but all the donations I get to the channel are going to be put into a reserve in case something should happen to my computer, so I can purchase a new one immediately with all the things that I need for it. I have an external hard drive that I can use to reboot my computer to make things happen or whatever. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I can't thank you enough for joining me on the channel today. Thank you for joining me yesterday. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for all those things, guys. I'm going to continue to keep pushing myself, but it's easier when you guys are on the channel, so I can hold myself accountable for what I'm doing, what I'm writing, all these things I'm doing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just to get better every single day. For us to get better as a collective, nothing is better than us practicing every single day so we can get there, guys. And I want people to see the progress. I want people to understand what it takes to get to the next level. So with the hour and a half I have, 2 hours every single day, I want people to see what it takes to get to the next level. You're going to see frustration. You're going to see cursing. You're going to see good days. You're going to see bad days. You're going to see me here happy. You're going to see me here sick. You're going to see me here sad. You're going to see me here in every single condition, because I want people to understand when I do get to that next level and the next level and next level, and I do start taking off, I want people to sit here and say, this kid puts in work, and I want you to work with me so we can all get to that next level as a collective, okay? And if you don't, maybe at least sit here and judge me. You can sit on your throne of judgment and judge the shit out of me and say, you're not doing this right, you're not doing this right, you need to do this. This is what you need to do if you mess up an exercise. You need to go over it 5 times, 10 times, 20 times. Give me your advice. Give me influencers that can help me get better, okay? And to help this channel get better. So I say to you, and I thank you so much for joining this channel today, but if you have not joined the channel before, or you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for commenting, liking, and subscribing. I say this channel is about 4 things. Not I say, but this channel is technically speaking, not technically speaking. Let me start over again. I go by the name of Muzzy McGee. This is my channel, and this is what I'm trying to do. This channel is about 4 things. Those first 2 things are involved in the live stream, or they involve the live stream, and the live stream is broken down into 2 parts. The practice session and the improvisational section. The practice session is about me practicing, you practicing, us practicing together, so that I can get better and you can get better and we can get better as a collective. For you suggesting different influencers, me suggesting different influencers that are guitar influencers, obviously, or music theory influencers, or chord progression influencers that can help us get from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert, and from the expert to the virtuoso levels of guitar playing. But with that, it's going to take time. So the second thing, so we can do this, the practice session will include warm-ups. Our warm-ups, scales, chords, chord progressions, chord studies, sweeping patterns, picking, alternate picking patterns, different type of picking patterns, chicken picking, chord studies, strumming patterns, as well as licks of the week and cover songs, and that will all be included in the practice session. The second part of that session is called the improvisational section, where I will improv and you will you will judge me on my improvisational skills, and you can judge me, and you can also use the backing tracks I have located in places of my video of my channel to create your own videos of you playing against a backing track, and then hopefully submitting that to me so that I can talk about how you've attacked the fretboard. You can talk about what I've done and what we can do as a collective, even suggesting different influencers so we can get to the intermediate, from the intermediate to the expert and virtuoso levels of guitar playing. The third thing is what the whole channel is about. It's about me creating music in Logic Pro X and creating the best music I possibly can for you to judge. 100% of the music will be for me to get better at singing and songwriting. Obviously, I don't rap, but I will be making the best music I possibly can using Logic Pro X and creating the best music I possibly can so that you can judge it. 100% of that will be for me to get better, but 90% of it to 95% of it will be music I will be creating for myself personally. The other 5 to 10% will be split into 2 parts. Music I make for other influencers or other people who are looking for music to new music to write to or to create their own songs to. And the other part is for people who are creating music, or people who need musical scores. I work with a bunch of people who work in short films, and they need a bunch of people who will write scores for them to help them create the films that they're trying to create. So with that being said, if that sounds interesting to you or important to you, if you want to get involved in that, by all means, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and judge me for those things so I can get better as a producer in Logic Pro X and create the best music I possibly can create to make the dopest shit of all. And the last thing is basically when people don't watch the channel serves for me as of where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go. So when people join the channel, I ask if you can comment about what you like, comment about what you don't like, and help me move this channel forward so I can get better, you can get better, and we can just get better as an overall collective. The second thing is I ask people to do is because this channel is not generating revenue because I don't have enough subscribers, I ask people to check out my Ko-fi account to make donations. My Ko-fi account is ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. You can make donations as little as €1 to the account if you'd like to do so. I understand times are hard for everybody. If you had $1 that you want to spare, like I said, I'm putting all that money aside, everything that I earned this much until I make about $7,000 or $8,000. I got to put that away because I have to make sure that I have enough in my reserves to purchase every single item in here in the event that it should break. Now, obviously, I wouldn't hope that happens, but having that reserve is so important. Like last year, I'm lucky I had a phone that was working. My phone's too old now. I got to purchase a new one, but I had to use it as a wireless hotspot. So if that ever happens again, it's important that I have to make sure that if my internet isn't working and I have to use my phone as a wireless hotspot, that I have enough money put away to make sure that I can still run these things seamlessly and we can laugh and make jokes about it as opposed to me scrambling to try to get to a different place or try to get to a different area using somebody else's computer and not being able to do what I need to do for that day. The second part of that is if you want to get involved in the cryptocurrency space, I offer you 4 platforms available in the description of my video of platforms I've been on for over half a decade. And all of these platforms have different things to offer. If you want to get involved in the cryptocurrency space, using my referral links will also help out with the channel and helps out in the following way. When you use my referral links to sign up for these individual platforms or any of them, you spend $50 or more, they will offer you perks and benefits. The perks and benefits that they offer you, they will in turn offer to me because I'm the referring client, and therefore they will offer to this channel because I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains up to $100 because the idea is just to get it started. It's not about using other sources of revenue to put into this other business because that's not how you sustain a business by injecting money from other businesses or other parts of your life. That's not how you sustain a business. It has to develop its own money. That's what it is. Or earn its own money and sustain itself. That's how it works. But I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains to reinvest back into the platform. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice, and I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money. However, I enjoy trading cryptocurrency every single day. And if you are age eligible, meaning I believe you have to be 18 years old or older, maybe 21 in some countries, I'm not sure, and you are in a region that's eligible to get involved on these cryptocurrency platforms, I recommend it. I spend between $25 and $50 in cryptocurrency a month, and I trade every single day. I like it very much. I enjoy it. It's fun. Maybe you might enjoy it too. And at the same time, you could also help out with the channel. And again, that's not even you helping out with the channel. That's the other companies helping by giving me percentages off trading fees or $20 cash back, whatever it is that they offer. And the last thing is basically when people, when the easiest way to help out with the channel, before I keep stuttering and stumbling all over my words, is the easiest way to help out with the channel is to subscribe to me across all platforms. I am currently on Facebook. I'm obviously on YouTube, but I'm currently on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch. Although I'm not as active on Twitch or TikTok, or not really active on Twitch at all, but I do have those accounts. Helping me grow those channels by liking and subscribing those accounts, whether I'm active on them or not, will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel. And helping me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those other channels, my other accounts. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your help. Thank you so much for your effort. I hope that you will continue to join me on a daily basis as I will try to get here every single day. I've been here every single day. I've been lucky and blessed enough to say I've been here every single day. And I'm hoping that will continue to be the case. I've been sick. I've been not feeling good. I've had pain in my legs, my arms, like the regular pains for people who work out, for regular things in life happening, and getting sick and things of that nature. But I've still been able to be here every single day, and I'm lucky to say that happens because I'm sure that's not the case for everybody. But as long as I'm in good enough condition to be here every single day, sick or not, I promise you my best effort will be made to be here every single day. I've been here for almost 457 or 456 consecutive sessions. I believe that translates into the amount of days. Again, I'm not sure. I think I did it might be around 445 or 450 days total, but either way, I've been here consecutively, and I will continue to do that. Ladies and gentlemen, again, I got to end the session right now, but I want to just say thank you for joining me. I go by the name of Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. This is what I'm trying to build. I hope you will join me every single day. I will continue to build this channel brick by brick, but I can't do it without your help. And so I hope that you will join me every single day so I can build this channel brick by brick. Okay, love you, bye. Love you, bye. Love you, bye. And stream, yes.